Hi, Bliss family. Welcome back. So, in today's recipe, we are making creamy pasta. And for this recipe, we are using golden penny spaghetti. So, we are going to start off by boiling water in a pot or pan and going in with a little vegetable oil and salt. Okay. When the water comes to a boil, we're going to go in with our spaghetti. And we're going to just cook the spaghetti halfway. We have to make sure our spaghetti doesn't get soggy. So tell me, what's your favorite pasta? As for me, I think it's spaghetti. Or maybe because I've not tasted so many other varieties. I think I've had just like three variants of pasta and I still go with spaghetti. Okay? I don't know, but what's your favorite pasta? And I think I have to be more adventurous. I need to try others. Maybe I'll fall in love with some other. So now let's get right into it. So in our pan, I add our vegetable oil, okay, and go in with our minced beef. I'm using minced beef for this particular recipe. You can use whatever protein you want. You can use chicken, you can use minced ram, or whatever. Just play around it. But what I had in my freezer was minced beef, so I brought that out to use it, okay? So I fried the beef in the vegetable oil and let that get brown a bit. Yes, and then I'm gonna go in with my scotch bonnet pepper. I blended my scotch bonnet pepper roughly with my garlic. So in there right now, I'm having scotch bonnet and garlic, and you know how flavorful garlic can be. You don't want to miss that step. Please, you don't want to miss it. Make sure your garlic is there. If you're a very good cook, you know that garlic is one of the best best natural spice. As for me, I can do with any other thing, but I can't do without garlic, okay? I can even do without ginger, but you see garlic, please give me my garlic. So I added more red pepper. I'm going with a little water to make sure my meat cook for a bit. Yeah, you're not gonna let it cook for too long. Just let it cook for a bit so it's properly cooked. Okay. So I think if you have minced ram, I suggest you go in with your minced ram instead of minced beef because I think minced ram is more flavorful. But because I have beef, of course, I have to use it, and it also went really well. So when my meat is cooked, and it's tender, I'll have to go in with my red bell pepper. I'm using red, yellow, and green bell peppers because I want the burst of flavor and the color also. I just love the color these bell peppers give to food. The flavor is there, and then the color. Because some of us we eat it with our eyes before we actually eat the food. So once the food is attractive, then it's going to be appetizing. I'm also giving you this hack because, of course, when you have visitors, you need to make your food really go to the eyes. So I went to my salt and my seasoning powder. You can use bouillon cubes or whatever you have, okay? So I use my salt and my seasoning powder. For the seasoning, I use Maggi. That's what I use for the seasoning. So I give that a good mix. And I went in with my parsley flakes for extra flavor and extra spice. Yeah. So I went in with our parsley flakes and I brought that to a boil. Then went in with our cooking cream. This particular brand of cooking cream I'm using, I really like it. I think I will check for the name and write it down in the description box. The cooking cream is really nice from the taste to the consistency it gave my pasta. It was really, really nice. So I went in with my cooking cream, gave that tasted for salt, and then I continued cooking it to make sure everything mixes properly. Please, when you're putting in your salt, you have to be very careful, okay? And you really want to make sure you cook on low heat. You have to make sure you cook on low heat, low to medium heat actually. So this is my light soy sauce. I went to my soy sauce and my oyster sauce also. Guys, please, there are no rules to this thing. If I am giving you a recipe, please follow it because the final taste, hey, the final taste will tell you if it's worth it or not. Please don't tell me you've not seen where they use these sauces for creamy pasta. Ami is giving you a recipe. As I'm giving you a recipe, please follow it. Please follow it. So I went in with my cheese. It is actually optional. You can decide not to use this, okay? But for me, I love using cheese for my creamy pasta. I went to my cheese, give that a really good mix. And we're getting to the more interesting part. Remember, we've cooked our spaghetti or your whatever pasta you're using. By this time, we've cooked it and it's half done and we've sieved it out. Please make sure it's not blocked, okay? Make sure it's not blocked and also make sure it's not soggy. At this point, we have to introduce our pasta into the cream. Introduce it and make sure you cook gently so you don't scatter the whole thing. Mix it gently, just the same way I'm doing in the video. So you have to mix that to make sure everything incorporates very well. You guys, by now my kitchen is smelling really nice. Please, if you're watching this video, make sure you try this recipe and try it on a day that you're having really important guests, because it's very easy to make yet really flavorful and nice. It's so flavorful, tasty, and easy to make. You can see the only serious ingredient in this is just our cooking cream. Every other thing is just something you have in your freezer. Even if you don't have it, please get them because they are really easy to get. So I give everything a really good mix while cooking on low to medium heat so it doesn't get burnt. Okay, you guys, it's still looking nice. I went in with my extra red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and green bell peppers for extra color and extra flavor. You guys, everything looked really nice and good. Hey, look at those colors. And the aroma is really nice and inviting. Make sure you try this recipe, guys. Make sure you try this recipe. Everyone is gonna love it. And I'm telling you, as someone that hated eating pasta while growing up, but since we now have a variety of ways to make our pasta really nice and good, you guys, pasta is one of my best dishes right now. Yeah, growing up, I hated pasta. God. So I covered that and allowed to boil for like 5 minutes. And this is our result. So creamy, so tasty, so flavorful, nice aroma. And guys, bring your plates. Let us eat. Bring your plates and let us eat. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to our channel. Thank you.